All right, there we have it, folks. Welcome back to the show. November 8th, 2022. What's up to Sonny? What is up to Hovey? My guy Dom explains crypto, former co-worker at Zendesk in the house. Victor, how we doing? Ali, Educational Foundation Trust. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to the show. A huge show here today as we just received news that Binance is going to be acquiring FTX. Now, I'm some sort of a conspiracy theorist in everything that happens, or I just want to say some sort of a skeptic. I don't want to say I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't think the earth is flat, right? 9/11, we can talk about that. UFOs, we can talk about that. But I do think there is some things to check out here during this stream today, whether or not CZ Binance had anything to do with forcing Sam Bankman-Fried's hand to sell FTX, whether or not it was some sort of manipulation. I think it's important to chat about. Good morning to my Ultra Journey. How is your Ultra Journey going? Good morning, Pineapple Steph. Great to see you in here. As always, a huge show today, guys. We're going to be talking about all that and more. If you are joining us here, make sure to smash that like button because it helps. Share this on YouTube with our friends and get more people in here so we can have a little bit of a party. But about an hour and a half ago, before I went on Rodney's stream, the crypto market was around a $960 billion market cap. Now, crypto pumping after the news that CZ Binance will be purchasing FTX. You can see the FTX token still dumping. And a lot of people asked me, said, Jake, are you buying FTX token? I said no, because I figured it was going to do what Voyager token did. I figured it was going to do what Celsius did. But now that CZ Binance is buying FTX token, I honestly think that there probably will be a good point to enter. Obviously, not financial advice, just my personal opinion, but I'm not going to rule it out. Maybe it's like a second BNB token. Maybe they'll converge it to BNB. I'm not exactly sure. But FTX token is going to be on my watch list here today. 3 weeks away from my first ultra marathon. Let's go. How much is an ultra marathon? Marathon's 26. How much is an ultra? Or is it the same thing? I agree. Like the damn stream. Shout out to Bree. Bree is one of my favorite people in the crypto space. Bree's been with me since literally day one. So shout out to Bree. And Dom Explained Crypto said, when is the speaker coming back, bro? I don't know. I think we can do music through the Go XLR thing now. So we gotta do it. I wish CZ would purchase 𝗖𝗧. That would be good. What's up, Heinz Crypto? How are you doing? So there's the news, guys, right there. Watcher Guru tweeted first. Breaking. Binance to fully acquire FTX.com. Huge news here. And I tweeted this out. Let me know what you think here in the comments. I said that CZ is forming the first crypto monopoly because he's buying FTX.com. Now, it takes a little bit of information to look here at what has happened. So CZ was the first one to tweet it out. I think it was last night. So this all transpired pretty quick, like literally from the stream yesterday to last night. He tweeted out some news about FTX. And this is what we have to say. He said, I was out with friends yesterday when the topic of whale alerts came up. Following our principles, I decided to be transparent, so I wrote a thread in 5 minutes and posted it. Little did I know that it was going to be the straw that broke the camel's back. But before we get into this, let's take a look at his actual thread that he wrote, guys, because it's pretty important. He pretty much said that he's selling around $500 million of FTT token, which is the native token for FTX. Right here. Liquidating our FTT is just post. This is actually a second thread that he said. Liquidating our FTT is just post-exit risk management, learning from Luna. We gave support before, but we won't pretend to make love after divorce. And I've never been married, but is there anything wrong with making love after divorce? Obviously, it's toxic, but hey, we're not against anyone. But we won't support people who lobby against other industry players behind their backs onward. So this was 2 days ago. This happened 48 hours ago. And since then, we saw the news that FTX was recently sold to Binance. So let's put on our tinfoil hats right now, guys. Let's put on our tinfoil hats. CZ Binance is one of the most important people in the crypto space. He owns the largest crypto exchange in the world. He has the most crypto followers out of any crypto person, if you will, in the world. And him saying right here that he wrote a thread in 5 minutes and posted it. Little did he know that it was going to be the straw that broke the camel's back leads me to some skepticism for a couple of reasons. One, obviously, if the CEO of the world's largest exchange tweets something about this token in this company, people are going to listen. So after he tweeted that they were going to be liquidating their $500+ million of FTT tokens, we saw that a ton of people started to withdraw their crypto from FTX exchange, which is normal. People were withdrawing their crypto from FTX, and what that caused was FTX to put their exchange and lock all withdrawals earlier today. So you could no longer withdraw your crypto from FTX today. Then we saw the news that Binance would be buying FTX. This afternoon, FTX asked for our help. There's a significant liquidity crunch. To protect users, we signed a non-binding LOI intending to fully acquire FTX.com and help cover the liquidity crunch. We will be conducting a full due diligence in the coming days. He then says, there's a lot to cover and will take some time. This is a highly dynamic situation, and we are assessing the situation in real time. Binance has the decision to pull out from the deal at any time. We expect FTT to be highly volatile in the coming days as things develop. For me, guys, FTT is a token to keep our eyes on. It really is. Just because it's good news that they're getting purchased. It's down quite a bit from their all-time high, which I believe was around $87, $77. Currently at $17. I mean, highly volatile, as CZ predicted. It started the day around $22. It dipped all the way down to $14. Now we're sitting here today around $17. But CZ buying FTX and Binance buying FTX is good news here. And then we're seeing on the other side, Binance absolutely pumping after this news. Honestly, after the news that they came out saying that they were going to buy FTX, it went from $325 per token up to $376 per token. I do expect this to continue to run. Currently has a $60 billion market cap. I do expect us to see Binance to run at least through the day, at least through the week, and to see where it goes. So what happens to Voyager now? I thought FTX bought Voyager. No, they were in talks with buying Voyager, but they didn't actually end up buying Voyager. So they were in talks about it with Voyager about buying them, but they didn't come to an agreement. I don't believe. Anything over a regular marathon, I'm doing a 50K to start. That's insane. Good for you, man. That's super inspiring. Yep, BNB is pumping as well as TARP. I'm definitely skeptical of CZ. I think this has been in the works for a while. I agree, man. It's like, look, I'm just skeptical about people in general. And I think CZ is a good guy. But when you also factor in the fact that, hey, he tweeted this out, like he knows what he was doing. 12 hours after he tweeted this out, guys, FTX was like, hey, we're going to sell our company to you and you can buy it out. But Sam Bankman-Fried, guys, this is very interesting news here. This man, Sam Bankman-Fried, what was he trying to avoid by selling? What is going to come out about this man after this news? Because I do believe that there was probably some interesting things that were happening behind the scenes. Obviously, he's he's partnered. He's the owner of FTX, and he's also partnered with Alameda Ventures, which I guess to share a little backstory, they had about $6 billion worth of FTT on their balance sheet. And if you look here at the market cap's 2.3 billion. So a lot of people were expecting and anticipating that Alameda Ventures and FTX would be insolvent. But literally 24 hours after CZ Binance tweets about FTX and the fact that they're selling their tokens, he ends up forcing the hand of Sam Bankman-Fried and selling this exchange to Binance. So a lot of interesting stuff, guys. It really is big news. Is CZ Binance saving the crypto market? I don't know. I don't know if he is. I really don't. Is there some sort of manipulation? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Is there some sort of manipulation here on behalf of CZ Binance? Only time will tell. But the news that we have here is that FTX is being purchased by CZ Binance. One thing that I don't really like here is the fact that Binance has the discretion, which I think is smart, but they have the discretion to pull out from the deal at any time. So they can pull out from the deal at any time that they would like, if they would like to. And look, Sam Bankman-Fried tweeted out the same stuff earlier today, saying that, hey, I have a few announcements to make. Things have come full circle, and FTX.com's first and last investors are the same. Not sure what that means. We've come to an agreement on a strategic transaction with Binance for FTX.com. Let's read through the entire thread here. Our teams are working on clearing out the withdrawal backlog as is. This will clear out liquidity crunches. All assets will be covered one-to-one. This is one of the main reasons we've asked Binance to come in. It may take a bit to settle. We apologize for that. And let me just ask anybody in the chat, does anybody own or have any crypto on FTX? Does anybody have any crypto on FTX? But the important thing is that customers are protected. A huge thank you to 𝗖𝗎𝗡𝗡𝗖𝗧, quote unquote, huge, and all of our supporters. This is a user-centric development that benefits the entire industry. 𝗖𝗎𝗡 has done and will continue to do an incredible job of building out the global crypto ecosystem and creating a freer economic world. I know there have been rumors in media of conflict between our two exchanges. However, Binance has shown time and time again that they are committed to a more decentralized global economy while working to improve industry relations with regulators. We are in the best of hands. Note that FTX.com and Binance are two separate companies and are not currently impacted by this. FTX US and Binance US. FTX US withdrawals are and have been live. It is fully backed one-to-one. What's up, Stevie? How you doing, Stevie? Good to see you in here, guys. As always, good to see everybody in here on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday morning. We just did the crypto hour with Rodney Source, and I believe we're going to be having some special guests join us here today on the Jake Gagan Show, so make sure to stay tuned. But that is the news. The market actually reacting quite positively on the news that CZ Binance and Binance will be buying FTX. They halted their withdrawals earlier today, but then I think they're still halted here. But they halted it because they were going to be selling. But yeah, FTX native token falls 31% in less than 24 hours. It's wild to see what's going on here. Jim Cramer says it's not time to buy the dip on tech stops just yet. Probably a good time to buy the dip then. Probably a good time to buy the dip. And here you go. CEO Binance says the company has 8 billion ETH in cold wallets. They have 8 billion ETH now. ETH's at $1,500. Imagine what happens when ETH goes back to 5K. Like, Binance is going to be the number one token in the crypto space for the time being. CZ and Binance made a very smart move. Shout out to Scottish Crypto. I agree. My thing with CZ Binance and Binance is like, did they force the hand? Because he put out the tweet saying we're going to be selling our 500 plus million of FTT. He probably knew that FTX was in some sort of trouble. He probably knew that there might be some allegations down the road, like we're seeing with Do Kwon, maybe some funny business that happened before. Like, what if there was a headline that said SBF sold, $80 million of FTX token before they decided to do withdrawal to lock withdrawals? That could be a thing that comes out. So I think he did a little bit force the hand of FTX. I think he did force the hand of Sam Bankman-Fried. And that's why we're seeing Sam Bankman-Fried sell his baby that he built for the last 5 years. He got so many partnerships with Tom Brady and Steph Curry and built this thing into a global exchange, and he just sells it at the drop of a dime to CZ Binance because of one tweet. So it's going to be interesting to see what type of funny business came with SBF. Why was he so willing to sell it? Why was he so willing to sell it, guys? What's up, Maximus? What's up, Crypto Carter? Good to have you guys in here. Great to see you guys. Happy Tuesday. Why was he so quick to sell it? I mean, there was big things going on behind the scenes. There was obviously some huge issues going on behind the scenes, or else he wouldn't have sold it within the drop of a dime. Celsius and Voyager still have not sold their companies. SBF said, we're selling it right away. I saw what happened with Do Kwon. I sold $100 million of FTT 8 months ago, allegedly. I don't know, potentially. I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna keep my company alive, and I'm gonna escape all of the regulations and bad things that are happening to Do Kwon. What's the latest with Do Kwon? Does anybody know? What's the latest with Do Kwon? Someone said he's in Europe. I sent him some recommendations. The fact that SBF has given up and agreed to sell FTX to Binance so quickly is extremely suspicious. Yes, me and Big A. Let me zoom in on your profile picture. He's got the gun too. He's got the gun in the profile picture. Me and Big A Armory will get along well. Shout out to my guy. We've literally been on the same page the entire day, even on Rodney's channel. But I agree. Like, the fact that within 1 day he's like, yep, please buy us out. One, I do believe, look, I don't know. I'm just going to speak my mind, and I might be wrong. I might be right down the road. One, I believe there was suspicious shit happening behind the scenes. The guy has billions of dollars. How does he have billions of dollars? Probably from selling a lot of FTT token. One, I believe they probably have a lot of suspicious shit down the stream that will come out that they've done recently and in the past. And two, I believe that they probably were illiquid, that they probably had too little assets compared to what they reported on their balance sheet. Like, they reported 6 billion of FTT token, and they only had $2 billion of the market cap is only $2 billion. So I do believe that they probably are insolvent as well. I think that they are insolvent as well. That was the word. Do you see another dip coming tomorrow? I have a feeling that there could be recounts for weeks after tomorrow. Probably, yeah. I don't think we're clear of it. I don't think the low is in either. I think this weekend, everything was good. We were looking up, we were moving up. Everything was good. ETH hit 1,600. Bitcoin was climbing. The market cap, I think we reclaimed a $1.15 trillion market cap. And then you have the black swan event of FTX that's happening. So it's like, It's a steady climb up. All it takes is some black swan events for the crypto market to really dump. Now, for those that are just waking up, I mean, the crypto market was around a $950 billion market cap. CZ Binance comes in and saves the days, and here we are back above a 1 trillion. But yeah, I mean, Solana dipping again now was at $27 and it went to $31. So yeah, I do believe that we will go lower, guys. If I had to give my personal opinion, we're at a $1.02 trillion market cap. I do believe that this news, obviously we saw a dump. Now we're seeing the price go back up because of the good news, but I do think that this will settle and it won't necessarily be great for the crypto space. Excuse me, had a burp. What's up, Just a Man? Shout out to Just a Man. Smash that like button, guys. If you haven't yet, do me a favor. Hit that like button. It's free. It helps share this YouTube video with more people. So make sure to hit that like button if you are watching it on your phone, if you're watching it on YouTube, if you're watching it on the laptop, make sure to hit that like button. What's up to Tommy O? SBF went all in, backing Democrats this election. Perhaps something here in all this. I mean, typically, the Democrats preach for more control financially and to spread the wealth more equally throughout the country. Equally, I don't know if that's the word, but to spread the wealth more. And I think that conservatives are a little bit more strict with financial regulations, in terms of strict being, hey, we're not going to touch your money, right? Like, it's your money. Whereas I guess strict would be more for the Democrats. So he did back a lot of Democrats. I think he gave 200,000 to Republicans and 34 million to Democrats. Let's pull up that because there's actually a good number there. SBF political donations. Who's a top 10 donor in America? He's a top 10 donor here in America for the politics. So he spent almost $40 million supporting Democrats during the current political cycle. And he says, I was a significant donor in both Democrat and Republican primaries, supporting constructive candidates across the aisle to prevent pandemics and bring a bipartisan climate to DC, and working with them to support permissionless finance. Now, I don't know if that is true to say I was a significant donor in both Democrat and Republican primaries, because I do believe that he sent around 39.6 million to Democrats and 200,000 to Republicans. So 200,000 versus 39.6 million, I don't think is considered, I guess you can consider it a significant donor. Now, I don't think it's necessarily fair. I would say you're more significantly supporting the Democratic side, which is fine. Everybody has their own political views. They can do what they want. But I wouldn't say you're a significant donor for both. That's just what I'm going to be saying there. By the Powerball now, winning number is 2. No way. Did no one win last night? I didn't buy it last night. No one won the Powerball. There's no way that no one won. How does no one win? 300 million people playing. This is the number it looks like. Powerball, November 7th. 10, 33, 41, 47, 56, and 10. Wait, 10 is the Powerball. What's the power play? Do you have to get all these correct? Are you guys playing the Powerball? Let me know in the comments. What's the odds you win the Powerball? 292,201,338 to 1. You have better odds of literally everything else happening in the entire world than to win the Powerball. You have a 292 million to 1 odds. That's literally like, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Like, that's one person in America winning it. So no one won? Did no one really win? Who won the Powerball? Did no one win the Powerball last night? Lottery officials announced winning Powerball numbers, but no one won? Did anybody win? I guess we're going to CNN. I tend not to go to CNN, but they were the first one. The jackpot already hit, but grew to 2.4 billion by the time of the drawing. Did no one win, though? Tonight's Powerball drawing has been delayed. What? It got delayed? How do you delay a Powerball drawing? I have to pick his numbers. Oh, it got delayed. Oh, shit. So it came out today. All right. Oh, but did someone say that it didn't win? Did anybody win? Winning number is 2.04 billion. Yeah, I didn't even see. There was a glitch in the system. What system? How do you have a glitch? All you have to do is put balls in a thing. It's not that hard. So the winning numbers are here. I didn't play. Did anybody play? I'm sure all of you guys played. If you're in crypto, there's a good chance that you played. Proof of memes is pumping the market, not CZ. I'd probably disagree with that. Probably CZ, but proof of memes is looking good. Proof of memes is the Powerball. I do have to call 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗓 out on his proof of memes call yesterday, because if you were on our stream yesterday, which I know that Silver Fox Lad was, 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗓 said that there was never going to be a better buying opportunity, which it is pumping up today. But 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗓, you said that at a $33 million market cap, we saw this thing come down to a $25 million market cap. Hence the reason that 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗓 is not the Moon King. He doesn't know where this thing's going. He just makes calls and pretends that he's right. He doesn't know where this thing's going. But I will be buying some proof of memes, really all thanks to Silver Fox Lad. So Silver Fox Lad, I hope that in about like a year or 2 years, I'm like, dude, thank you so much for getting 169 likes in that tweet. You see that hex chart rumors are the dev could be under investigation? No, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Heart could be under. Yeah, it's because he fucking buys so many Gucci sweatsuits with people's money. It's not really dumping though. It's still at 3 cents. And guys, we have 100 people in here. Make sure to smash a like button if you're just joining us. On the week, Hex is not looking good. It went from around 4 cents to 3 cents, and on the month, yeah, it went around 4 cents to 3 cents. So yeah, the price is dumping. Are there rumors that Richard Heart is getting investigated? Most likely. I mean, a lot of these developers that have millions and billions of dollars are probably going to be investigated. I didn't play. I should have. Good man, Jake. I will be buying. Meme Maker DAO. Is that proof of memes? Lit. 150 million tokens burnt in 2 weeks. That's lit. Get lit. It's kind of catchy. Probably not going to buy it, but it's pretty catchy. Yo, Jake, check lit. Endless memes. Isn't that funny how that's the utility? Hey, lit. We're burning tokens and we got memes. Buy in, baby. Buy in. So Hex, Richard Heart under investigation. Let's see if there's any news about that. Richard Heart investigation. Who's investigating him? He doesn't even live in America. There's a video that came out. Crypto scam industrial complex. Richard Heart's token is a brilliant scam. I mean, ooh. SEC issues subpoena to influencers promoting Hex, Pulse Chain, and PulseX. What is this? The SEC issued a subpoena as part of the investigation, which demanded the influencers in question to produce the required documents by November 15th. Wow. We believe that you may possess documents and data that are relevant to an ongoing investigation being conducted by the staff of the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission. Over several years, social media influencers have earned a bad rep among regulators for shilling risky and unvetted tokens to millions of investors. Pursuing a crackdown on such scenarios, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission reportedly issued a subpoena to influencers who were found promoting cryptocurrencies such as Hex, Pulse Chain, and PulseX. Wow. Swedish researcher Erik Wall shared an official letter from the SEC dated November 1st, which addressed to influencers. We just read that. The letter was accompanied by a subpoena that was issued as part of the investigation, which demanded the influencers in question to produce the required documents. Erik Wall said, guys, it's happening. Hexicans influencers are getting subpoenaed by the SEC over Hex, Pulse Chain, and PulseX. The Hex information channels are filled with information about how to shred your digital evidence. What? Fake news. Okay, so it does look like the SEC is digging in to the to Richard Heart and Hex. That's interesting. What's Richard Heart saying here on Twitter? Yeah. So Richard Heart is saying, yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's really saying anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem like Richard Hart's tripping about anything. He's talking about YouTube. I was here when Bitcoin crashed from 30 to 2. I was here when it crashed from 1200 to 2. I was here when it crashed from 20K to 3K. I was here when it crashed from 14K to 4K. There's always those poor lost souls that sell the bottom and regret it forever. Hashtag ETH. Why do you hashtag ETH there? Hex has made fools of naysayers and wrecked plebes for years. Yeah, so he's not really talking about it though. He's not really claiming anything about it, but we're gonna see. What happened to your prank after the proposal? Hopefully she wasn't too mad. Made me laugh so much. If you guys haven't seen it, let's pull up that prank. It wasn't really a prank. It was just my friend. We went to Disneyland. We were having fun, and I did like a reel for her. I did like a a video reel for her. And I was like, you know what we should do? We should do a fake proposal here. So she was actually on board. I'm not even in a relationship with her, so it's not like it was like anything mean. Although I got lit up for this. I was like the worst man in the world. But I was like, this would be funny if we did a fake proposal prank here at Disneyland, because this is like a lot of girls' dreams. You know, you see a lot of proposals that happen here at Disneyland. So I got down on my knees. And wait till you see this girl in the red. There's like a girl right here in the red that literally thinks she's going to see her dream proposal ever. And it just turns out to be me tying my shoe. Look at the girl in the red. She sees it with her Mickey Mouse ears on. She's with her boyfriend. She looks back. She tells her boyfriend, look at this. Oh my God, look, it's so happy. This is so happy. And then fucking, oh, he's tying his shoe. Just absolutely wrecked. But yeah, I didn't get in too much trouble. But yeah, if you see the comments on Instagram, everybody's like, you're an asshole. She should leave. She should do this. She should do that. It's like, look, guys, it was a prank. We're having fun. Can't you have a little bit of fun nowadays? People liked it, though. People liked it, though. Bree liked it. If Bree liked it, that's all that matters. Bree, did you think it was funny? 169 likes can change your life. Looking forward to that tweet of you being a fully pledged palm holder. Proof of means, baby. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know what I asked for, but back in the day, April 2023, excuse me, April 23rd. Let me just show you why communities are great. This is why I do tweets like that. Like, hey, get to a certain number of likes and I'll buy it, because it proves how strong communities are. But you can go back to my tweet probably on April 20th or something like that of 2021, guys. If someone can go back and find that tweet, I'll give them $1 million. Just kidding. But I tweeted on around April 20th of 2021. I said, hey, if this tweet gets, because the SHIB community was spamming me so hard. This is the Shiba Inu chart. And I said, if this tweet gets, I think like 300 likes, I'll buy some SHIB. I didn't want to buy it. I was like, what is this? What is this shit coin? And so on April, I was like, it got, I think it was probably around this early April. I was like, hey, if it does, it pumped up. I waited for the dip. I bought the dip on April 23rd, my first bag. And I experienced, I think, over a 10,000x. What happens if it goes from a 500 million to a $60 billion market cap? Is that a 10,000x? 500 million? 500 million times 1 times 10, 5 billion. I think it's 100x. I think I did 100x on SHIB. I got to crunch the numbers. But anyways, it was under $1 billion market cap when I bought in, and it was all thanks to the community. I said, literally, the only reason I bought was, hey, if this tweet gets X amount of likes, and I think I did probably 269, I'll buy some SHIB. I bought some SHIB. I think I took some profits up here, and I held majority of my bag, and then I sold majority of it up here when it went parabolic, because CNN was starting to make videos about it. Friends were coming out of the woodwork because I don't own any crypto, and they said, Jake, should I buy Shiba Inu? And I go, this is probably the top. So I took a majority of my profit here. So I did really well on SHIB, all thanks to the community. Will Proof of Memes do the same thing? Man, I hope so. Man, I hope so. You going places, Jake? Saw it the other day and died laughing at work. The poor girl in the background. Glad to hear it was planned, though. Yeah, it was planned. It was planned. That video actually got me in trouble, too, with some other friends. But it's a prank, guys. You know? It's not like I'm actually marrying the girl. It's a prank. Not even dating the girl. Not even in a relationship. Can't a man do some pranks nowadays? Social media is too tough. People are saying that Luna Classic is going to run. I don't think so. I mean, what does Luna Classic have to do with CZ Binance buying FTX, right? I think if anything, it's going to dump, because CZ Binance chose not to buy, not to help Luna out. You know, he's buying FTX out. He's not helping Luna out. I mean, Luna's not running at all. Luna Classic's not running at all. It's actually down on the day. I mean, it pumped a little bit this morning, I guess. Yeah, it pumped a little bit regarding the news about an hour ago, and now it's selling off again. My thoughts on Luna Classic, I've stayed away. I still own Luna Classic. I'm not buying anymore. I got a moon bag just in case, and I do think that it will go up at some point, because everything is going to go up everything will go up when the market goes up. But for me, Luna Classic is one of those tokens. It's like, you know, it look at this, guys. Look what happened. You want me to buy that? I was buying Luna down here. I was buying Luna here. The Luna community was shilling me so hard back in the day. I was buying Luna down here, and I think I sold it right around here. So I did well on Luna, you know, and I thought it was going to go up forever, and look what happened. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are pumping false hopium into investors with Luna Classic, and it's not something that I really want to chat about even that much, you know. Prank Crypto Journey one day. Do I propose to him? How do I prank him? How do I prank him? I will. How do I prank him though? We gotta check it out. How do we prank Crypto Journey? Bree, you and I, Pineapple Steph, Bree, we all have to work together. I'll be with him in Miami. So if you guys have a prank that I can do for him, let me know. I'll also be with B Roots and Ian Heinich in Miami. So if you have a prank that I can do for them, let me know. I'll gladly do a prank for those gentlemen. You just let me know. I think that we have the, let's see what we got here. We're doing the stream with the boys today. Crypto Shill Tank, what do we got? What's B Roots posting on Twitter? What's this guy tagging me in, guys? This guy, he tags me in all of his tweets because he gets no engagement if he doesn't tag me. Look at him. He says, Jake Gagan has never seen gains like this, 2 times higher than what he claims he's done before. What is this guy saying?
Everybody crying about the Bitcoin low. Oh, FTX is going to crash the market to 10,000.
I'll answer this question in a second, Aviana. Does this mean Crow or Coinbase are not safe because of what happens to FTX? I'll answer that in just a second. Have B Roots deported? I might have to send him to a fucking mental hospital. Like, is this normal for a 40-year-old man to act like this?
What's up, it's your boy, B-Roots, the altcoin champ and the godfather of crypto, back at it again with another video. Everybody crying about the Bitcoin low. Oh, FTX is going to crash the market to 10,000. Fake news, not happening. 300-week moving average is going to push it right back up.
Hold up, this is really good because I think B Roots is getting like he's going to rent like a Rolls Royce or a Maserati or some shit for Miami. So maybe I mean, but how do you call a tow truck and say, "Can you print?" Like, I don't think they do that. You know, that would be fucking hilarious to tow his fucking Maserati or whatever he's going to rent, like a Rolls Royce or some shit. To tow that would be huge. I'm gonna look into that. 34974 custom. Your name sounds like you know a lot about cars. Can I rent a tow truck?
Stop watching the news. Just a bunch of dum-dums. That's right. B-Roots said it. Bunch of dum-dums.
Is that a normal way for a 40-year-old man to speak? Bunch of dum-dums.
We're here thinking about the market's going to crash. And then we got proof of memes. B-Roots is at a 30,000x. That's right. Reverse that. B-Roots is at a 30,000x.
I gotta be honest though, he's pretty fucking funny. Like, reverse that.
Does this look like a bear market? Does this look like B-Roots is worried about the market of the FTX crashes? No. B-Roots is in his own bull market. Proof from memes is his own bull market.
That's not false fake news. I did talk about Lunacy Bad and it pumped like 50%. I was like, fuck, maybe I need to buy this thing. And I bought it. I think I'm still up on my bag.
Be ready to shill on Shill Tank. Be ready to shill on Shill Tank. Once again, be ready to shill on Shill Tank.
I mean, am I the only one that's a little bit concerned about B Roots? Like, should we be concerned about him? Like, is that like, dude, I'm only 27. It's like, I would never act like that on camera. What is this guy doing? Someone said Volt. Crypto Connor said Volt's still in the green. Let's check out Volt. How is Volt doing today? Volt. Yeah, Volt's still pumping. Wow. I think we need to get a tweet out for Volt. Volt is still bussing on the day. Insane, guys. The Volt Inu run has been insane. Look, I'm trying to bring gems, and it's good to talk about receipts because, you know, a lot of people like B Roots talk about projects all the time. They go from, you know, 0 to 50 to 100,000 market cap and back to 0. It's like I started talking about Volt around a $14 million market cap. We're currently around an $86 million market cap, all-time high, 250 million. I do think that we will still continue to go up here for crypto. Wasn't he on your show as an expert? He is on my show. I don't know about as an expert. I mean, look, I talk shit about the guy because he makes funny videos, but he if you're into the microcap space and you follow his plays, he's right quite a bit. So I can't fade him too hard. He's right quite a bit. He is. But yeah, he's a smart guy in crypto. He's in the space for 10 years. So he's definitely a smart guy. Doesn't mean I can't shit on him sometimes. Doesn't mean I can't get his car towed in Miami. I hope he's not watching the stream. Although I think he's on. I think we're doing 𝗖𝗧𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 after this. Let's see where he's at. I think we're doing 𝗖𝗧𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 after this. So I think he's probably not on this stream watching it. Ooh, 𝗖𝗧𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 will be the show to watch today. Show an audience full of millionaires. We are Moon Kings. So the 𝗖𝗧𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 is going live today. We'll be joining in just a bit. I don't get why he literally has to tag me in his tweets or else he gets no engagement. Like that video has nothing to do with me. He says Jake Egg has never seen gains like this, 2 times higher than what he claims he's done before. I'm 2x better than Jake. I get no gains. It's a good nickname though. Shout out to Currency365. Shout out Currency365, baby. Shout out to Currency365. So Volt pumping. Let's get a tweet out for Volt. Who all holds Volt in this chat? Who all is still holding Volt? Let's get a tweet out for Volt. You. I don't know if still pumping is the right word because it's kind of just holding there, but Volino's looking. It's a little bit more accurate, right? I'm trying to do less of the clickbait stuff, more of the accurate stuff, and Volino is looking very, very strong today when you're looking at the charts. Less clickbait, more accuracy, less giving false dreams to people. Like I can't sit here to you guys and say, hey, I can't sit here and say Luna Classics is going to make you a millionaire. I don't think it will. Thank you for asking this again. Hey, Jake, does it mean Crow and Coinbase are not safe because of what happened to FTX? It's a good question. Now, the answer is we don't know. Because Crow and Coinbase, you don't know what their assets are like, right? You know, FTX seems like they over leveraged themselves and they were probably insolvent when you're looking at some of the recent allegations. Now, if Coinbase is doing the same thing, then they're probably in trouble. But also something good for Coinbase is that they went public on the stock exchange, which pretty much just creates more free money out of thin air. Now, Coinbase, I believe, is a safe platform. They're highly regulated here in the SEC. They're in America by the SEC. They're the largest cryptocurrency exchange in America. I don't believe that they're in trouble. Crypto.com, they could be in trouble, guys. Crypto.com could be in trouble. Now, I haven't heard any allegations about Crypto.com. I don't know anything about their balance sheet or their assets. But what I will say is that where even are they? Are they even a top 150 exchange? Did anybody see them? Is Crypto.com even in the top 50 on CoinMarketCap? Wow. They might be in trouble. Crypto.com. How do you even find Crypto.com on here? I need help from the audience. Audience, help me out. Crypto. Okay, there it is, 23. How do we miss it? So some of the things that scare me about Crypto.com, when you're looking at Crypto.com today, they're number 23. They have about over 500 million in volume. They have quite a bit of projects. One thing that scares me about Crypto.com, guys, is their massive partnerships that they signed, right? I know that they did the Staples Center. I think they did one other what was their other massive partnership? I know they spent a lot of money on marketing, on Super Bowl commercials and LeBron James and Matt Damon. Fortune favors the bold. But Crypto.com Staples Center deal. This is the one thing that scares me. They paid and agreed to the naming rights for the Staples Center for $700 million. Now, they did this in the peak of the bull run. So they had so much money during November of 2021. This is when we were at all-time highs in crypto. And this is when they signed the $700 million naming rights deal. Now, because the market has crashed, that doesn't mean that this deal goes down. This deal still is $700 million regardless of what the market does. It's important to keep in mind that the market has went down 90%. So do they have the assets to continue to pay this deal? I don't know. And you're right, Aviana. They also signed a huge deal with the UFC. Let's see what that deal was like. UFC crypto.com deal. 175 million wear their shirts. So crypto.com has these liabilities and they have to pay $875 million to two companies. Is that the smartest thing that they could do? I don't know. Probably not. Binance never did that. I don't see Coinbase doing that. So I'm pretty concerned in terms of their liabilities and some of the deals they signed. It is good marketing, though. I mean, look, you see crypto.com on the UFC. You see it on the banner. You see them wearing the shirts. You see it at the Staples Center. I'm sure I haven't went to a game in the Staples Centers yet. I might go do it. I might go to a game in the Staples Center just to see exactly, what they're doing, how much they're promoting crypto.com. But for me personally, I think that these are liabilities. I don't think it's worth $875 million. During the peak of the bull run, sure, it might have been. But do you really have $875 million to sponsor the UFC and sponsor crypto.com arena? And we can see here, I mean, it's not really helping their exchange and their volume. I mean, crypto.com has $532 million in volume on a daily basis. And you look at Binance, who's doing $34 billion. You look at Coinbase, $3.8 billion. FTX, $3.7 billion. Kraken. So they're not even close to the biggest exchange in America. So, yeah, let me just go on the record and say, as of today, I haven't looked at crypto.com's balance sheets, but with their outstanding liabilities and the marketing that they've been doing, and the numbers don't lie, their exchange hasn't been performing that well in terms with other exchanges that are in the world, and especially in America. There's 4 or 5 bigger ones in America. I would have some concerns about having money on crypto.com. I would have some concerns about having having crypto.com tokens. It doesn't look bullish. When I look at BNB and Binance, I feel bullish. When I look at crypto.com, I see some red flags, not even yellow flags. I see some red flags. I'm not trying to create FUD for anybody that has their money on crypto.com, but I do see some red flags. Hodl Yoda, hey from Japan. What's up, Hodl Yoda? How you doing? Good to see you here. I missed some of these comments. Scottish Crypto, swapped on my 𝗖𝗢𝗡 for Volt. Second largest bag now. Good for you, man. Hopefully we can take that thing to the moon together. But yeah, I have a large bag of Volt as well. I'm still holding. I hope that it does continue to go up. And my Ultra Journey said Volt was my largest holding, followed by Crow. Well, you probably don't like that pitch I just gave about Crow then. But I like Crow too. I think it has good branding. I think it has good leadership. But I do believe that there was just their liabilities scare me a little bit as an investor. Terra Luna Classic is going to $1 soon. I'll take a bet on that. You want to bet? Should we do a side bet, Travel Mania? What's it even at right now? I don't even know the actual price. 0.0002. Yeah, I would say no. You want to bet? Send me a DM on Twitter. We could bet. I'll put unless they burn. Like the only way it hits $1 is if they burn tokens. But if they don't burn, I don't think it'll ever hit $1. Crypto chaos, but Volt still climbing. That's a yes, still holding strong. Yep, it is holding strong. I hope Volti Change comes with a Volt debit card. It would be a good way for people to use their profits. True. I don't do any debit card. I don't do any crypto debit cards or crypto stuff unless it like pays me in crypto. You know how credit cards, you can get points that you can redeem as cash. Like if you paid me in crypto, but I don't want to use my crypto. Like me using my Volt Inu right now is dumb because it's like, what if it goes up 1,000%? Then I just paid, $100 for a piece of pizza. Crow is more affordable for newbies coming in. Yep. Next, Richard Hart takes SAC money and buys Coinbase. SAC money or SAC money? If he bought Coinbase, that would be big, but I don't think Coinbase is in trouble at all. My friends are going crazy trying to explain how Luna Classic going to go crazy. Amazing me how people are so gullible. Well, they just have the dream. You just have the dream. I've seen it a lot in crypto space, Either one, they invested somewhere along this lines and they lost everything, and they'll believe any of the hype that comes out about their project going back and gaining some sort of momentum. So that what can they do? They can sell. There's so much sell pressure on this token. You guys have no idea. Everybody that got in here that lost everything, as soon as it returns to some sort of normalcy, it is going to dump. Then you have the degens that got in here that are hoping for some sort of a pump, just so they can see, some profits. So I think there's a lot of delusion when it comes to Luna Classic. I think that a lot of influencers are talking about it because it's really good engagement. They're seeing their followers go up. They're seeing their subscribers going up, which is good. Hey, you got to get engagement. It's part of the game. That's how you're judged as a YouTuber and influencer. No shame to them. They're doing what they think is best. But I don't think that this token will return. And I think that a lot of people are just spewing these false hopes of bullshit into people's minds. And one, they're doing it to the degens that got in here that are trying to see some sort of a huge return on a small amount of money. And then also they're spewing bullshit on everyone that got in beforehand who got absolutely wrecked by the disaster that is Luna Classic. So I try to just be as transparent as possible. And look, some people who have Luna are in the stream right now and they're not happy about what I'm saying. But hey, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think of this thing's coming back anytime soon, or honestly at all. Do I think it will pump again? Yes, I do think that there will be some sort of a pump. Like I do, because when the market pumps, this thing will pump too. It's still a top 37 token, which is insane. So I do think that we will see probably maybe a 5-10 billion market cap for this token. But there's just going to be so much sell pressure. That's what people don't understand, is like everyone that got in here is going to sell this token as fast as they can when it hits a certain level. They just want to get their money back, you know? So yes, I do think that it will probably have some sort of a rise up, just like all cryptocurrency will. But at the same time, I do believe that it will be taking a dump in no time. If Richard Hart's buy Coinsbase, that would be huge. Let's see if there's any other news happening here regarding the Binance FTX acquisition, which is pretty insane. And I comment on this. I don't know if it is technically a monopoly. I guess people do agree. 124 people liked it. So holy shit, CZ Binance forming the first crypto monopoly. It seems like FTX was cooking the books, as someone says. In Gemini? Yeah. We're going to see. Yeah, I try to be honest, my actual journey, you know, about all this shit. Try to only talk about like projects I truly believe in. And I'm not going to be right all the time. I talk about, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Like, dude, one of them I could have talked about Luna. I think I have made a video about Luna in the past. And like that could have it did go to zero. You know, it's like I'm not going to be right all the time, but try not to just pump you guys full of hopium. Can't just pump people full of hopium. And this was actually pretty cool. I haven't shown this yet. We got to show this here. This was pretty cool to see. I was in LA driving, guys, and what do I see in LA? I literally see the Halted withdrawls NFT billboard. Like, this thing was insane.
Holy shit, I just spotted a wild dragon in LA. Look at this. Holy shit, I just spotted a wild dragon in LA. Look at this.
So there it is. They have billboards all over the world. Volta Dragon Sailors Club in LA, absolutely taking over. Volt-Inu is absolutely taking over. Volt-Inu, 100x or 1000x? I don't know. Let's crunch the numbers. Let's crunch the numbers. What does that have to do to, so a 10x from here is an 830 million market cap. 830 million, 10x. 100x is an $8.3 billion market cap. And then 1000x is an 83 billion. I think a 10x is definitely possible, 834 million. I think a 100x is possible too. And this is just my personal opinion, guys. Do what you want with this. This is not to persuade you at all. This is just me thinking out loud. This is my personal opinion, not financial advice. 100x is an $8.3 billion market cap. Can it get there? I think it's possible. Will it be this cycle? I don't know. If it keeps building the way that they do and Volti-Chains comes out and it's revolutionary, I think it's possible. And then, yeah, an $83 billion market cap. Fuck, that's a lot. 83 billion, it's a lot. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'm a conservative investor, though. I'm conservative. So it's tough for me to say, like I just said, too. I'm not going to spew hopium. Do I think an 830 million? I do. I really do. Do I think 8.3 billion? It's less likely, but yeah, I still think it's possible. And then 83 billion? Fuck, that's a long way. If it goes there, that's going to be insane. Pablo Crow is going to be a trillionaire. Senor Tator, how you doing, brother? Good to see you in here, my guy. Tom said, Tom Scorzoni. Jake, I have a small bag of SHIB. Would you recommend holding onto it or trading it for Volt? I'm not sure if I should just hold and stay diversified. That's up to you, man. I can't give any financial advice, but I do like both Volt and I do like both SHIB. I think those are both strong projects, but unfortunately or fortunately, I can't tell you what to do with your investments or give any financial advice on this channel. But let me know what you decide to do with your SHIB, whether you convert it to Volt or keep it as SHIB or convert it to another project or convert it to USDC. There's a lot of options that you have here, but man, Volt holding up very, very nicely. Insane. I think a lot of people are expecting something big for Volt-Inu to be coming as you guys saw, Voltoshi made an announcement the other day regarding Volti change. Let's take a look.
There are times to stay quiet, to let the storm pass and to build solid foundations on which a future can be sustained. But then, once the storm passed, there are times to release the thunder, to reward all the people who stood firm through it, times to just vault everything. You don't know what I went through. I don't know what you went through. But yet, here we are, all together, ready to vault some of our biggest achievements to date. Over the last few months, we all saw what impatient people do. We all saw how people can get manipulated by institutions, by their friends, or even by their own emotions. Fear, lack of conviction, doubt. All of this is contagious. But so is enthusiasm, so are the dreams and predictions, so is confidence, and so is the voltage that is about to kick in. I know you're probably asking yourself, why are we here? Why does Voltoshi want to scare my kids with his voice once again? Well, take a look at the run Doge had over the last week. Look at how they doubled their market cap in a matter of a week. A 10 billion plus increase in a matter of a week. As you may have already heard it, people usually say the big caps start the run to then let the smaller caps make the real run happen. So today I am here, absolutely vaulted up, to tell you that after months of consolidation, after months of hard work, we are finally ready for the vaulted run. Let me say it again. Volti change will be released within the next 3 weeks.
What did he just say? The next 3 weeks? Volti change will be ready to release in the next 3 weeks. Let's go, guys. Huge news for Volt Inu. And look, like I said, I haven't seen anything about Volti change. I have no idea if it's going to be great, if it's going to be bad, what it's going to look like. I have no idea. But I will say that it does have a chance to be big because it's essentially a Uniswap. It's essentially a pancake swap. There's no fee. It's free to list, just like Uniswap is. Like if I'm a token and I launch JGEG and Inu, which I hope no one ever launches, you put it onto Uniswap and all you have to do is provide liquidity to them. You don't pay Uniswap. They make money off the transactions. We saw other exchanges like Shibnobi Swap, like 𝗖𝗓𝗧𝗪 Swap, where they charge these tokens like 60K, 40K to get listed. It was crazy. This is a cool way of doing it. We got to hope that it is revolutionary. Look, I'm going to be honest. It's tough to get people to move off of Uniswap, but I will literally stop trading on Uniswap unless there's a token that's only on Uniswap that I can't get on Volti Change to give my business to Volt Inu. And I think other Volt Inu members should, and maybe other people in DeFi should as well. But Volti Change, it's coming in 3 weeks. It's going to be big. It's going to be revolutionary, in my personal opinion. Actually, I shouldn't even say that. I really shouldn't say that because I don't know. But based off of what Voltoshi has done and what he's shown us that he's competent. He knows how to build a project. Do we know if he knows how to build a decentralized exchange? We're going to find out in 3 weeks, apparently. But I don't want, like I said at the beginning, I don't like to hype shit up. I'm not going to be like, this is the game changer. It's going to change the world. I think it will, based off of what we've seen from him. Now let's see him execute. Let's see him execute. What do you guys think about Volti Change? You guys excited? Someone logs in for the first time. First time on the stream, 𝗖𝗧𝗪. Remember the 5th of November. Oh, Joshua Pavone, baby. When you say 1000x, you mean the amount you currently have multiplied by 1,000? For example, if I have 30 tokens that are $1,000, that would be 30,000. Am I correct? I don't know. Maybe, but what I do is I usually just check out the market cap of a token. Like we can do it with Volt right here. I think you're right. I mean, if I had $1,000 and you 1000x, would it be? No, if you have $1,000 and you 1000x, if you have 30 tokens for 1,000, I don't know. Let me just show you my example and maybe it will make sense. Okay. So Volt Inu has a market cap of 83 million, right? 83.4 million. So a 1x from here is keeping the price the same, right? Nothing. Now a 10x from here would be adding another 0. So we just move this decimal point over. So it'd be an $834 million market cap. That's a 10x. Now 100x from there would be moving the decimal point over again, which would be an $8.3 billion market cap. That's 100x. Now 1000x would be moving it over one decimal point again. That would be an $83.4 billion, not $million market cap. So that's how I always calculate it. But I mean, is yours correct? If I have 30 tokens that are $1,000, so a 10x would be $10,000. 100x would be $100,000, and 1,000x would be $1 million. So no, that math was way off. But it's all good. That shit's confusing because your 30 tokens are worth 1,000. So you kind of use the $1,000 as the amount that we're looking at. Now, if you had 30 tokens that were $3,000, then you'd be able to use that 30,000. So hopefully that makes sense. It's confusing. Math is actually kind of my strong suit. I don't want to say it's not. It's kind of my strong suit. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's the show. We're going to be migrating over to the Crypto Kings shill tank. Crypto Kings shill tank. I am 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗛, Ian Heinich, Jake Gagan, Proof of Means. We are live. There's over 442 people over there, guys. So if you want to join us over there, come join us in the Crypto Kings shill tank. I'm going to retweet it. It should be pretty fun here over there. So I appreciate you guys, as always, for tuning in to the Jake Gagan Show. Huge news as Binance decides to buy FTX. Huge news, guys. We will be back tomorrow with a Vaulted live stream with Pablo Crow and Power Right. I'm excited as we'll get some updates on Volti Change and some other things that are coming for Volt Inu, maybe some tier 1 exchanges. If you haven't yet, guys, do me a favor, smash that like button on this stream on your way out. Leave a comment on the video, and we will see you guys on the next episode tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. PST. Make sure to come join us on Shill Tank as well. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.